How do I find what I love to do that will earn me money? I've been living based on my parents' blueprint that I don't know what I'm passionate about. In terms of generating, let's say, wealth, I would say the first key is about becoming a person of value. Because what is money? Money is nothing but an exchange of value. But not only is it an exchange of value, think about this. Money is an exchange of what's called perceived value. Because for those of you who are in real estate, let me ask you this. How much is a property worth? Wouldn't you agree? Depending on what the market is willing to pay for it today. True or true? So it's the market value. At one point, the market will value it more. At another point, it'll be valued less. So money is an exchange of perceived value. So if you look at the people who are truly wealthy, they're not being paid for just what they do. They're being paid for who they are. How you get paid for who you are is you're becoming a person of value. So what does it mean to be a person of value? Well, firstly, it's about you over-delivering, cultivating the habit of doing more than what you're being paid for. This is to develop reputation, yes, as well as emotional strength and mastery. At the same time, being a person of value means you make others feel this increased energy. It's about becoming a person of increase. Because when you're becoming a person of increase, as in you make others feel good as a result of the interaction with you, you cannot help but have the increase come through you, flow through you, because you are increase. Anytime a waiter or waitress has represented increase to you, you notice you give them an increase in a tip that you give them. So becoming a person of value. Number 2, place yourself where you're valued. That's also important. Yes. Think about this. A water bottle in your grocery store is $1. In an airport, it's about $3. On an actual airplane, it's about $5. Think about this. Same commodity, valued differently based upon the actual location. If you was a grape, as in the fruit, grape, yes. If you was in America, how much would you sell for? Couple dollars, right? If you were in Japan, where they give as gift grapes, fruits, all of a sudden you can sell for thousands of dollars, literally thousands of dollars. So it's about you being in a place where circulation happens, specifically due to who you are. And sometimes, I'll just be real, sometimes we're in a place where people aren't valuing us. That's why we feel like we're nothing. But when you place yourself in a different place, different company, different culture, different place, town, city, you notice people value drastically different. Yes? So that's number 2. Place yourself where there is a flow of abundance. Yes? Now, lastly, which is kind of intertwined with the first thing I've just mentioned, becoming a person of value. Hone in on your human edge. Look at Google nowadays. They're not really caring too much about which university you graduated from. They're more focused on what's called your emotional intelligence. That is your human edge, by the way. Now, why might they be more focused on your emotional intelligence versus intelligence? Because think about this, AI is here. Logical tasks is becoming cheap nowadays because the artificial intelligence is becoming pretty intelligent, able to calculate things sometimes faster than us, yes? So when we begin to see the market, where it's going, is about you honing in on what robots will not be able to easily master, which is human skills. Yes? Cultivating relationships with humans, communication, the laws of connection. At the same time, think about this. Emotional intelligence, which LMA is heavily focused on. Because that way, no matter what's happening, you can be reliable. Yes? So these 3 things, you want to master it over and over again, and you'll notice you begin to get into great places. So what I'll just say in terms of how do you find what you love to do? Well, it's not about a map you picture. It's about picturing a shovel. You got to get digging, right? So you got to try something, dig, and you realize, oh, wait, that's nothing yet. Try something else, dig, and eventually you get to the treasure, right? Remember, finding that right one can sometimes take months, if not years, of just turbulent times. Up, down, up, down. Am I doing the right thing? Should I quit this one? That's part of the process. You know, when Michelangelo was asked, how do you craft such a beautiful statue of David? He said, it's easy. Chip away at everything that doesn't look like David. you, by taking action, got to chip away at everything that doesn't look like what you love. That requires action, more so than action, more so than action. That's the key.